Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, first and foremost, boom. Let me do this on you, right? Let's go to the white lightweight division. And I'm going to say this before, actually yesterday, did a video and accidentally erased it. Trying to multitask, talking to somebody on the phone and trying to do something and erased it. So I'm going to keep this short, man. Listen, the lightweight division, I've been telling you guys what's going to happen step by step. Anybody who's been here knows that actually making a video about this is really silly because everybody knows it's exactly what I'm saying. So this is basically gloating, which is not a good thing because I'm not happy about the situation. But I'm telling you, when you know the motivation, I'm not somebody who can look in time and, can read minds or whatever. It's just, when you know the motivation, then you're going to know the outcome. Bottom line is this. Lightweight champion, George Kambosos. He's got 3 belts plus this funny one we call the Charlo belt, which some call franchise title. The reason I call it Charlo belt is because if Charlo didn't exist and if Charlo was not dangerous, we would never have had this belt. Canelo got the belt because he didn't want to fight Charlo when Charlo was his mandatory, and the WBC president, Mauricio Suleiman, helped him. Hence, damn whatever, Charlo belt or franchise title, whatever you want to call it. So George Kambosos have 3 real titles plus this thing, whatever we want to do. I don't know what that is, right? So he has that. The media is trying to call that undisputed. Now, I read an article where they were even saying he's undisputed, plus he has that belt, that thing, the Charlo belt, right? So they were saying because of the 3 belts he's undisputed, just totally excluding the fact that we have a real WBC champion in Devin Haney. Now, George Kambosos beats Teofimo Lopez, and he's thinking, we say before the fight he was going to fight for the undisputed fight with Devin Haney. And I was telling you then, before the Teofimo Lopez-George Kambosos fight, that is not happening. If Kambosos wins, he's going to find out how entitled he is, how bad, especially America, does not want him to fight Devin Haney. Right? America is going to shove Lomahenko down his throat, down our throats, that Lomahenko, because they feel as though Lomahenko is going to beat Kambosos, which he probably will. And when Lomahenko beats Kambosos, he will be undisputed, and they will never, ever look back. You think Devin Haney's belt don't mean nothing now? If Lomahenko beats Kambosos, it ain't going to mean nothing at all. We've seen what they do for Lomahenko. First of all, some people think Lomahenko deserves another shot, right? Before Devin Haney even gets one. He deserves another shot and another shot. Them losses he got didn't count. He didn't have to go back and fight Salido again. Now, he wanted to fight Teofimo Lopez again, but like the route would have been is because he should have went and said, okay, I can fight Devin Haney, grab that WBC belt, and then I can offer Teofimo Lopez to be undisputed. He didn't want to do that either because I have to go through Devin Haney. Now, I know the Lomahenko fans or whatever you want to, if you're really Lomahenko fans and not just the fact that he's not a black person, right? But so there's really a few Lomahenko fans. For them, Lomahenko's awesome, guys. You're good. He's an awesome fighter, but he just, wait in line. You don't want people cutting in line. Didn't you used to get mad about that when you was in school? Somebody cutting in line? We used to call it cutting. Don't be cutting. You lost, get in the back. Right? You lost. Get in the back and challenge the winner. But they don't want to do that. I've told you before. Bottom line is this is keep away from Devin Haney. And Devin Haney should do some kind of legal action. Other than that, things won't happen. The president, Mauricio Suleiman for WBC, is corrupt. He could he made this stuff up, right? Remember, Lomahenko called him to ask for something. Give me whatever Canelo got because he didn't have to fight Charlo. I want the same thing, so I don't have to fight Devin Haney. Seeing as those 2 brothers will come up with something, right? He asked for the franchise title. So therefore, you started all this confusion. So we're trying to solve this confusion that you started. We don't need you to do that, right? But what they're going to do, and everybody yesterday the WBO came in and they want to force Lomahenko and Kambosos They know we're in negotiations for an undisputed fight, and then they come in wanting to force him to fight George Kambosos. Has to fight mandatory here, Lomahenko. Right in the middle of negotiations. Listen, whatever. I'm going to keep this short. I told you all what's going to happen. I told you why and everything. Bottom line is this. Don't watch the damn thing. Right? If he fights anybody other than Devin Haney, don't watch it, because that's what I'm going to do, but y'all know that. Right? Ain't gonna be no, let's watch this together. And when you want to see Lomahenko versus Kambosos, I will be talking about that maybe 2 days after. Because I'm not watching it live. I don't care if they came and fought in my living room. I say, get out and go down the street. Because it's not getting watched because Devin Haney is not attending. And that's not fair, and it should be illegal. So that's what I want Devin Haney to do. If he can't get the damn fight, whatever, you keep moving on with your career and everything. But all this keep away from you that's obvious, see what you can do in the court. That's the bottom line here. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. And I am up out of here, y'all. Bam!